I've always had to be independent and having control. I just want to be a soft black woman for once.
Hard girls and soft girls and whatnot. I just want y'all to understand that I'm both of them.
For a woman to submit to you, she first of all has to be powerful. A powerful woman is that woman who has achieved a lot for herself.
The version of me depends on your finance and how much of the finance I'm getting.
A man will always choose the weaker woman.
I'm tired of being a strong black woman. Like my whole entire life, I've had to be a strong black woman. Since I was born, I had to be strong and a black woman. Like I've always had to be independent and having control. I just want to be a soft black woman for once. I want to be a vulnerable black woman for once. I want to be able to cry and, it's just not the day. And it's okay. I want to wake up and not have everything figured out today, and it's okay, and that I don't have everything put together today, and I'm not taking care of everybody and everything today. It's okay. So it's okay to breathe, because being vulnerable, being soft does not make me weak. But I tell you, the responsibility of being a strong black woman all the time is too much. Have a good day.
It's too much. So you realize that now when you're at the age where you need to teach, well, that's good. Hopefully, but you are putting this on TikTok, so maybe some ladies can learn. I would love to see you make a follow-up video explaining what you used to do, so women understand and know that's not good. Like, talk more about it, right? You should have elaborated more on it, because a lot of these young girls need to see that. They need to see reform. For real. They really do. So they know it's not right. But they will never know because no one's really showing it. But this is a start. I'll give you that. This is a start. Because she said it. I've been hard all my life. So if you've been hard all your life, can you really be a soft woman? You want to be a soft woman. You want a guy. I don't know if you have a guy in your life right now, but you probably don't. And that's probably what you want. You want to attract a guy into your life, but you most likely can't be a soft woman. A lot of times what's ingrained in you, it's in you, and it's too late.
To say this, when y'all be talking about hard girls and soft girls and whatnot, I just want y'all to understand that I'm both of them. What you say, coach? I'm both of them. I can be just as soft, just as submissive, just as loving, just as kind, just as gentle, just as forgiving, just as compromising as anybody else, baby. But the moment that I feel disrespected, the moment that I feel like you're stepping out of line, the moment that I feel like you're trying to take my kindness as a weakness, baby, I know how to enforce my boundaries. I know how to utilize my voice. I know how to utilize my no. Baby, I can be all the way relaxed, but I know how to sit all the way back up and let you know that I am not one of those. Hello, somebody, baby. I'm not hard, nor am I soft. I am both of them. Understand that. Yeah, because see, some folk don't deserve that soft person. Some folk don't know how to handle that soft person. Some folk will walk that soft person like a dog, and you're not gonna do that to me.
You let guys know. Don't deal with me. You can't be soft. You can't. I'm a hard and no, you're not. You're soft for a guy that's digging it out. A guy tells you he gonna clean your back straight out and does it. You walking around butterflies. Why? Because it taps the brain. A man digs out some guts. It taps the brain, and it builds love. But you gotta be cleaned out. Ain't that something? A lot of women are like that. I guess because they used to dealing with black men. Black men pack a little more, but they gotta be cleaned out. And she's right. She gets cleaned out, guts rearranged. Oh, baby, you did a good job last night. That's when she being soft. Oh, I'm gonna cook you some food. I bet she will. She probably hook up a good cheeseburger. You digging that back out right? She'll be soft, but let you not get lettuce on a cheeseburger when she wants some lettuce, right? Because food's emotional. She's blacking out. Like, women like this are gonna push you away. Why? I've been hard all my life. I can't be a soft woman. Seriously, that's the problem. Like that's you just said the same thing last day. You said, I've been hard all my life. Be a soft woman? Why? For a man? No, I would never.
Neither my 6 daughters submissive, total bull. I'd rather be a single woman any day, proudly, so I knock my chest. Marriage is not visa to heaven. Why is your wife a lap dog? If you want an Alsatian dog or a lap dog or a poodle that you say, sit down. I try as much as possible to put in 110% into my marriage. I went to a Thai restaurant for 3 months to learn how to cook Thai cuisine. I went to an Indian restaurant for 3 months to learn how to cook. And the damn man still goes out to cheat.
Now let's get this straight. This video has been trending and a lot of people have been dropping their very weird opinion. I've read different comments on blogs and it's kind of very funny. And I see a lot of people are actually very ignorant about such conversations and such information. So let me tutor you. There is a difference between submission and obedience. Yes. If you're a man, get your pen and paper. Let me teach you something. It's so easy for people to say submit, 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 submit. Submission is not just a word. It's called willpower. For a woman to submit to you, she first of all has to be powerful.
You can't make this up.
Yes. A powerful woman is that woman who has achieved a lot for herself and decided to say, yes, I trust your judgment. I trust your leadership. I want to drop my mantle and I want you to lead me. An obedient woman is that one that have nothing. She cannot feed except you give her food to eat. So she's doing those things because she knows that if she does not do those things you ask her to do, you're going to deprive her. That is obedience. We have many obedient women. That's the reason why it looks as if when a man goes from up to down, his woman changes. It's because she's not submissive. She's obedient. She's only with you based on benefits, based on the things that you can give her, based on your provision, based on your accountability. Without that, there is nothing like submission. Now see, submission is hard. It's hard. Many men come and say, the Bible say we should submit. That's what the Bible said.
Man, she threw the Bible.
And the Bible says you should love your wife.
Oh, yeah.
You love and you still cheat. Right? Good. Submission is not something you do with force. Remember I told you before that submission is willpower. It is something...
I gotta stop it because she's talking a long time. Look, it's not... You mentioned the Bible and that's where you messed up because it's supposed to be who you are, right? It says submit. That's a law. You understand that, right? That's a law given to woman by God. Why did he give that to them? Because of sin. She committed the first sin. And all of these ladies have it all wrong. That was a command. After she committed sin, he said, you shall have painful childbirth. And he made it to where she bleeds every month. Woman not supposed to get periods. Childbirth is supposed to be like taking a poop. Seriously. And maybe a little bit, but it doesn't hurt that bad. It's really supposed to be like that. So that was one of the things that the pains you go through is that you go through pains in childbirth. You get your period. And also to submit. So no matter what, even if the man is not right, you know what's another thing he did? Because let me tell you something. Back in the day, you think women weren't crying to God? Let me cook. You think women weren't crying to God, saying, God, I do everything for him. Hear me out now. Praying. He heard those prayers. I do everything for him. But he keeps doing me wrong. Why do you think he put this clause in marriage? He said, okay. Because before it wasn't like that. He said, okay, Now there's a clause in marriage that if a man cheats, you can leave him the first time. You know a guy ain't good. He keeps doing it. He does it over and over and over. Leave. You be submissive no matter what, because that was instructed to you by God. Since you want to add God into it, that's the only reason why I'm preaching to her, because they talk like they know the word, and you don't know what you're talking about.
Willingly. When people willingly give you something, the energy is different than when you forceful collect it from them. So it's okay when a woman comes out and say, I don't want to submit to a man. The question is, have you worked on yourself? Can you lead? Do you have the willpower to lead this woman who has
She's
so
African
much
too.
power? You cannot just wake up and see a woman who is a governor of a state, or see the governor of CBN Bank, a woman who is heading a full bank, and you are a nobody. You not tell her, drop your mantle and follow me. She go tell you, say, I know they go. Before a powerful woman can submit to you, you must show her, say, you know road. While you are looking for a woman to submit to you, also try to learn the skills of leadership as a man. If you can lead, it'll be so easy for a woman to follow you and submit.
No.
But if you refuse to lead, you're going to have more of obedient women. Chop and go. You guys should calm down. It's not that deep. Work hard.
It is that deep. It's actually that deep. It's a lot deeper than you think. What I just broke down was as deep as it goes. Seriously. A lot of them talk, they just talk and they don't know. I'm here to teach.
Woman, let me say it again for the ones in the back. A man will always choose the weaker woman. Let me explain why. So, when you got an insecure man, because most of the time, only an insecure man is going to choose a weak woman. A man who is secure within himself going to always go with the stronger one because they can build better. Okay, so most insecure men gonna choose that weaker woman. Why, you say? Because she's gonna do whatever he say. He know he can do whatever he want, and she not gonna go nowhere. Most of the time, she's insecure, and it helps feed his ego because he is insecure. Okay, so then he typically not gonna go with the stronger one because she challenged him physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. She challenged him. She's going to call out the lack of accountability. She's going to call out the shortcomings. She's going to call out the manipulation, the gaslighting, the narcissist. She's going to call it all out. That weak one, she ain't going to those. She's just going to, oh, you cheated on me. Most of the time, a man can peep out when a woman is weak. And most of the time, a man will tell other women, other people, she's weak-minded, but that's okay. So it's like, it's some things that women say that trigger men to like, oh, okay, oh, I know I can do that. When a woman begs a man to give her time or like, just let me grow, that's weak. That's weak right there. And another thing, when a man does wrong and a woman don't walk away, you're telling that man, I can do anything. And another thing is, you got to be careful about what you tell these men that happened in your past. If you tell a man, I let this on me, I took him back, I did this. That man calculating, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and she's still going, she gonna stay, she gonna stay. Especially a weak-minded woman. Let a strong mother what happened in the past, and he try to watch how fast he gone. All right, y'all.
Oh, that's the O for this video. All my life, I had to fight. Seriously, it's like step into the arena. Let's go. Mortal Kombat. She started throwing her hands up. Mortal Kombat. Finish him. She got the braids too. What's that guy named? The big strong guy? Oh, I was one of them. I think it was a girl that threw her hair with the blade and they snapped you in half. That finishing move. I know you guys remember that. She didn't want to finish her. He's trying to get away. Let's snap his legs off. Flawless victory. That's how it is. It's Mortal Kombat. Men don't want Mortal Kombat. Men don't want to be challenged. I'll tell you this. I understand you ladies. You're picking the wrong men. There are a lot of men out there that think as I do, But you ladies pass them up. I repeat, there are a lot of men out there that think like I do. You pass them up. Take a step into my mind. Understand why at 34, at a very young age, relocating was in my mind. I wasn't thinking, oh, I gotta wait to retire. It was desperation season. Like, you guys should have seen me. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Like, I saw this stuff happening early. You guys can see the way I think. Like, man, Jay, he cooking, because I was, now you understand how I was thinking back then. And coming from, that's why I do that all the time. Coming from where I'm from, the land of the modern woman, for real. This attitude is what's popular. Where are the hardest women located? You can find them in South Bronx, South Bronx, Brooklyn. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Grew up around it. Was in South Bronx all the time. Hung out in Brooklyn. My cousin lived in Brooklyn. I was over there going to all the West End, to my bent all through there. Saw a woman like this. I wasn't the hardest. She probably wouldn't give me the time of day. Has no idea I think the way I do. That the man that you really want or that you need sometimes is right in front of your eyes and you don't want him.
Very much average looking. And TikTok, this is not bullying or harassment. This is for educational purposes. I went to your profile and I looked at your pictures. You're a nice looking lady. Nothing wrong with you. You're still average looking. You look like the typical average looking black woman. I can go to the store.
I'm sorry to cut it off there in the day, but she's right. She's talking about somebody that was on her account, right? This actually is for most modern women out there. They all think they're the hottest around, and they're all average at best. They're all average at best. But think they're the hottest thing around and give an attitude. They give it to girls, give it to guys. They gave it to her. So she's breaking it down.
Right now and find 3 of you. And that ain't even no shade. It's just the truth. There's nothing outstanding about your look that sets you apart and makes you not average looking. You're a average looking black woman. And that's okay. Breathe. Breathe with me. You're average looking. There's nothing that when people walk past you, they're double taking, head turning, never seen nothing like it before in their life. You are an average looking woman. And there's nothing wrong with that. Average does not mean that you're unattractive. You can very much still be an attractive woman and be average looking. Breathe.
Yeah, that's, it's wild. Like, that's why I know you guys notice I react to Dana a lot, and also I'm Just a Girl too, because like the energy they bring, like they are kind of like the way they talk, the energy they bring is kind of like the think pieces for women. And she also she keeps it real too, because I know there's good guys, there's good guys, good girls, there's bad guys, bad girls. I know that, just like they do, right? I know a lot of men need correction too, and a lot of women need to wake up and smell the coffee. You're average.
2 options. You fully provide, you get to fully enjoy me, have a loyal version of me, have the calmer version of me. As long as you fully protect and provide, I will not be a problem child. Now, if you partially provide and you need assistance from other men because you're not fully providing, you're not getting the best version of me. You're getting a partial version, just like how much you afford.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
The version of me depends on your finance and how much of the finance I'm getting. I'm getting a fraction, you getting half of that fraction. It's just how it is. And even there's no arguing. You providing a fraction. I need to fraction my energy and give the other fraction to the other people that are doing the job too. I can't even take it seriously because you need help from other men. Okay? So you can't expect me to fully be available for you, fully have time for you, fully be present for you on a fraction budget. So, just like men have women that are called placeholders, women have the same. We have men that we keep around just to do the job until the main man comes around. Okay? So you're the little bitty cheerleader, sending fractions of little bitty cheers. You are appreciated though, somewhere right at the back there. So what this means, you can be upset, you can be jealous, you can ask unnecessary questions. You take what I'm giving you. Thank you, bye.
Women like this. It's I can't say all women in America like this because I'd be lying. Like I would never say that. But they make people like Fresh and Fit look so good. They make the red pill make sense. I'll tell you why it makes sense. In a way, actually, in the big way, because more women think like this than you know. Especially a lot of black women think like this, but white women think like this as well. I saw a video like 2 days ago where black women were getting excited because white women were saying, I gotta find a video. I think Kay may find out, I don't know, but I'll react to it maybe again so you guys can. I reacted to it before, but I'll see if I can find it. But she said white women are taking them coins too. And I saw it too. I saw it. This is one of my reasons for becoming a passport, bro. All right. It's everything delved in there, like red pill, being smart, being woke, everything all in one, right? But red pill, that this makes red pill look like it looks big, and they bash red pill content, but it's needed for women like this. And a lot of men who in a black community naturally grew up red pill. Home tricks like that right there, it's all red pill. Snoop Dogg, like all you hear the rap music, man. I grew up on that stuff. That music helped me out so much because it was needed. You had to have that mindset. Look at the way she's thinking. So when a guy says, "Yeah, go out and make money," and then get any woman you want later, is he wrong? It's sad that it has to be like that. It's sad, but it's like that.
Is trending, and it's hard to be soft in a world that you had to be so tough and hard. And I wish I could be the type of person that gives like good, calm advice, and I'm working on it. The hardest part about being in survival mode for the majority of your life is you don't know how to be soft. I really criticized myself a lot yesterday, giving some advice to, a family member. And I know that I came off so passionate, but rude and direct and hard, if I'm honest. And I asked myself, why am I the way I am? Like, why am I like this? And I think the only thing that I can say is when you're in survival mode, you have to speak to yourself that way in order to get up and keep moving. And I, of course, apologize to that family member. And it's just something that sits with me really deep because I hate to see people fail, especially when it comes to like single moms or any person that just doesn't have like the support system that is required to succeed. I get so passionate about it. I feel so hard and so like, no, you can do this. You can win. And it's just something it's a work in progress, but to any woman out there that is trying to find their soft side, I am there with you. I do now have a husband
All my
that
life I
can
had to
support
fight.
us. But if I'm honest, I am still
Gonna divorce
so
you.
hard on myself and anybody that I truly love. And it's hard because sometimes it comes off the wrong way, but that's not my intention. My intention is I just want to see people succeed. I want them to fight every single war in their life with a head held high.
All my life I had to fight.
We're talking about the importance of women embracing their femininity, especially in a relationship, and how to be soft and kind to the person they're dealing with. Because there's so much power in being feminine instead of being so harsh and tough and, wanting to be in control all the time. And I told them that I think that it's just a coping mechanism because we grew up seeing mama, grandma, a lot of women, strong women in our lives handle their business, and half of them didn't have a husband. So we really can't go off of that because we've never really seen how a woman should be soft with her husband or with her man. So that's one thing, is that we're so caught up in this independent woman role where we think that, okay, I really don't need you. But I also, if we're being honest, have never truly seen it growing up, so I don't know how this looks. And that's why women who have seen it are usually married pretty quickly because they understand how to be a woman. And we say that we want someone who will take off this load that we have on ourselves, lighten the load for us. And then we still choose toxic men who only cause chaos and drama and confusion in our lives and don't provide security. So when I say this, yeah, do you until you find that person who will provide that security, that clarity, and is intentional. And when God reveals that person to you, and this is your chance, this is your moment to let go and allow the man to be a man. If he is a good man, if this is someone who you truly feel safe with, allow him to lighten the load, allow him to be your person so that you can be that soft, feminine lady that you truly want to be at the core. And so your kids, your daughters, your friends, your family can see it firsthand how a woman should be with her man, how feminine energy is supposed to be displayed in a relationship.
First video today where she chose a softer approach. You guys saw the difference in that, right? A woman that's actually trying. She's the first one that showed she's willing to be soft. She even chose the soft music now. Of course, that sells it, right? I don't know how she is in her personal life, but she's trying. She calmly explained that, and that's what's needed. That's what men are looking for. And out of so many, they said, "Oh, I want to change. I'm gonna change," but they pretty much showed I've been hard on my life, and men don't want women to fight with. This is the thing. So they have to understand. Women have to understand what guys have gone through. They have to understand what men see, what men stay away from. They have to understand why they're truly single. A lot of men think like I do. They see like I do. They break down scenarios like I do. Think about it. A man, a lot of times, he will look and listen more than he talks. Do you know back in the day, right? I'm sure people were around me and said, Jay, he doesn't talk much. But now you see me talking, I talk a lot now. So why am I talking so much now? Back in the day, I was quiet. Quiet as a church mice, because you had to be quiet. You couldn't be out there yapping, because when someone's yapping like that, you know, you're a target. I come from the streets, I'll be honest with you. But you watch, listen, wait, be patient, learn, understand. And then later in your years, you share your knowledge. So ladies have to understand, a lot of men have woken up and you got to change. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, I want to let you guys know I have information. If you guys want to work online, I can definitely help out with that. I can help you guys. I can show you guys how to make a lot of money. But yeah, guys, be sure to subscribe. Peace out. See you next video.